Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector and Mythic Legionnaire. And in this segment of Mythic Legions showcasing, I am showcasing the Silverhorn Sentry from, I forget which line, but either way, this thing looks money. So here's what he is. The guard of the castle Silverhorn is divided into 3 units. The beast guard of the outer perimeter, the sentries of the outer wall, and the royal guards who protect the castle's interior. Although Asterion is captain of the entire Silverhorn Guard, the Silverhorn Sentry are led by the forest elemental named Faunus, equipped with an intimate knowledge of the castle's natural constructions and how to harness ancient magic to manipulate that construction as both an offensive and defensive tool. The Silverhorn Sentry are a crucial line of defense when protecting the castle and its queen. All right, there you go, folks. Now, y'all know that recently, most of the reasons why I get certain things is because I got third-party kits coming for it. So that's coming. So yeah, here's what it looks like in the package. About to take them out. Here's his horns and all his other goodies up in here. Spear. Got these hooves. Take them out of the package. Yeah. It's going to be so fun. Also very excited to get this so I can, because I saw what the Max Bird kit looks like on this bad boy. I was like, oh, I think I got to get it now just because of that Max Bird kit. Making them look money, more distinguished. Max Bird in his really nice photo shots with these things. By Forge Knight. Anyways, yeah. Here is what he looks like without any gears on at the moment. Really cool. He's got hooves, so I guess he's a fawn knight of some kind, a satire. This is one of his weapons. And of course, he comes with everything in this plastic bag. This is a good troop builder right here. The thing is, your boy Coco doesn't have enough room anymore to play troop builder games for certain things, especially since I went buck wild on them Crusaders. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. It's kind of tough to put these horns in. Perhaps I may have to heat the holes up so that the horns can go in seamlessly. But yeah, it's giving me a little bit of problems. Ever so slightly. Ugh. There you go. Oh, actually, yeah, so still giving me a little bit of... There you go. Yeah, so you guys seeing what it's like to experience this out of package experience instead of out of body. Opening up package and dealing with the struggle, right? Antlers, really cool. And of course, you could choose to go with this head, which I'll probably most likely do because I like the way this head looks. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one more since this one's been overused. This one, there goes his pauldrons, his giant sword, and of course, his hood and shield. Oh, yeah, I was compelled to get him because I wanted to make sure that the other guy that I had, the Xylarian's archer or guard, essentially, had a buddy too, so they could be the wood people together. It's very cool. Of course, he comes with his standard leather sheath, I guess. per se, and his claymore, as I already shown. Yeah, but he's more like a shield guy. It looks like a Viking theme with the forest. Kind of cool. Wooden shield makes sense since forest people would use the woods. Yeah, pauldron. There you go. So I don't know what you guys think. Do you think this head looks good, even though it's like Vorgoth? Looks like Vorgoth Vermilius head, or Golgoth's head. Even it looks too similar, especially with the antlers already. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change it up and give him this one. So yeah, it looks more distinguished. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it's a good look. Look how dang dashing he looks. I don't know. I'm kind of torn, conflicted with whether to give him this giant sword or the spear, because I imagine that for whatever reason, I'm thinking that these guys are more spear people than they are um, sword people. Hang on. Cool. His grip is kind of weak. That's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the hand or whatever, but I didn't expect it to be so loose, at least as far as the grip is concerned. You know what I mean? Probably just because they're more encouraged to use the sword, which I guess is okay, but I don't know, something about a spear makes more sense to me, Cool. Yeah. What y'all think? Should I go this or should I go with the other head? Let's go with the other head real quick. See if it'll be hard. Pop. Plop. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like this head more because it makes sense. Like a tree beard kind of. I think it makes more sense when I see it, especially the color scheme, the beard, the faux beard. You know, what I mean, it's not really a beard, but you know what I'm saying. It's like a beardish. Ugh. Right. Okay, that's in. She's stubborn, like a donkey. Okay, here we go. Eesh. Eesh. All right. I think it makes more sense this way. Especially, it's like the use of the color scheme. It's just so good. I would hate to not give it a chance. You know what I mean? I think it makes more sense color wise. Now I feel like I'm compelled to get another one just so I could have one with this and one with that. You know what I'm saying? Mythic Legions, you always find ways to make me troop build somehow, even though I don't want to in this case. But it looks good enough to warrant it almost. So yeah, what do y'all think, folks? Money, risk? I'd say it's money. Looks good. Um, just wait. When I do that Max Bird video next, you guys can see what it looks like with that kit and why he's going to look so good with his counterparts. All right, folks. Well, that is all. Final thoughts on this. This is an excellent gosh dang looking figure. I love the way this thing looks. Hooves, everything, color scheme, forest kind of setting. It's a win. I think it looks great. But yeah. All right, folks. Well, that is all I got for this segment of Mythic Legions, the Silverhorn Sentry edition. I'm your host, Coral Smooth, the Casual Collector and Mythic Legionnaire. And until the next video, folks, ciao.